Today I had a pretty interesting conversation with my coach where we were talking about the power of your words. Now, I'm sure you've heard that your subconscious is always listening, or that your subconscious actually controls about 80 to 90% of your actions on a daily basis. And if this is news to you, you should be feeding your subconscious. You should be aware that this is a thing that drives your reality. So today, while I was talking to my coach, he pointed something out to me. Today was the first time that he had pointed out that I was using limiting words and words that were tied to scarcity. Shit. So in my own business of coaching, I'm at a point now where I've been able to bring on a few more clients than I had been used to. And I have been telling myself that I'm going to start to cut back on what I'm doing in order to basically free up time for the new clients I've brought on. Now, when I was saying this, logically, this made perfect sense to me. I'm going to cut back on some other actions and some other buckets so I can free up space for the people that mean the most to me when I'm working within my business, which is my clients. But, and you could see that on me, what I was doing, I was putting myself into a scarce mindset. Can you think of scarcity in your own life and how that's tied to the words you're saying? I bet if you really thought about it, you could. Now, what my coach pointed out to me was when you say I'm going to cut back, you're actually, and I was actually putting pressure on myself internally. And when we were having our dialogue and I tuned into that, I realized I had a little bit of anxiety. I had a little bit of anxiety because I was trying to cut back. Sound familiar? Cut back on your spending, cut back on your eating, cut back on your workload, right? Cut back is tied to shitty experiences, things that we don't want to experience, right? So when I said that, subconsciously, my mind tied cut back to all these bad experiences that I've heard, witnessed, and lived in my own life. So what I started to say today instead was I'm realigning my priorities. I want to repeat that. I'm realigning my priorities. What words in your life are limiting you? I bet you have some, because every person does until you raise the standard of your communication to yourself, something we're not taught to do. My coach raised the standard for me today, and I want to encourage you to reflect on this as you go about your day. Just be aware today what you say. That rhymed. Be aware today what you say. Now, this could be so empowering that it could actually change completely how your day plays out energetically, because if I was going about my week every single day talking about, I'm going to cut back, I'm going to cut back, I'm going to cut back. You know exactly what I'm going to manifest? A cut back of my results. Not cool. So, in your own life, I encourage you to try this. It worked really well for me today, and I feel so much clearer when I'm talking about this to you right now. Send me a message. Let's chat about this, because this is kind of difficult, and I just want to connect with you and hear how this resonates, because if it's hitting that chord, which for a lot of you, I believe it should, this is not an easy task to go on alone. I look forward to hearing from you, and I really look forward to changing my own verbiage and coming out and letting you know how that goes. I look forward to it. See ya.